Sometimes we need to be humbled. Notice how many times David seeks God as expressed in this psalm. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you. My lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live. I will lift up my name, or excuse me, my hands in your name. I will praise you. I remember you. I think of you through the watches of the night. I sing in the shadow of your wings. I cling to you. This psalm is amazing. David gives voice to the Messiah who models such devotion and commitment to wanting to know God, to worship God, to serve him. In this psalm, we see a warning for, as shown in the end of the psalm, those who stand against the one who is the King, the Messiah, will be destroyed. Such predictions are expanded upon in Revelation, where we see in chapter 21 a warning that liars, among others, who have opposed the Messiah, will indeed be destroyed. We also see that the king himself, David says, will be victorious. He is the one who will glory in God. This psalm gives voice to those who want to follow the king, the Messiah, the one who is promised in Psalm 2 to reign. In Mark chapter 3, you can see the situation here, and I think I pointed to this text in previous reflections about how after Jesus performed a miracle, people wanted to kill him rather than praise him. This psalm gives voice and points to such situations where David had incredible insight through the Spirit of God as he contemplated the future where his kingship would leave. There is one, only one, to whom this psalm points to. That is Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the one who will reign. And those in him who have put their faith in him will reign with him also. What kind of a vision do you have of Jesus Christ? Do you see him as some wimpy character who has little authority, who only communicated God's love but was not a prophet of God's judgment? Or do you see Jesus Christ as one who not only was love but truth? This psalm challenges us to see Jesus for who he is. Surely he is the King. Surely he is the one who communicated and brought forth to us the message of God's grace and love. But surely also he is the one who will judge at the end of time. As Revelation 21 shows on the passage that I have here on the right-hand side, this is the voice of Jesus Christ himself. Like I said, sometimes we just simply need to be humbled. If you can read this psalm and look at yourself and see that, man, I'm glad I didn't think like that, or I'm glad I do not fall short of that idea, then perhaps you should examine yourself again, even as I examine myself, for I realize how far short I've come and come regularly in trying to live up to this kind of commitment. But it's only in Jesus Christ that I can have the confidence to approach him, because this psalm, like many others, gives his voice and expresses his voice to God the Father. It's in him that I can come to God the Father with such confidence.